Anybody know if Sebastian is online today?
No, he's on vacation on very short notice
Okay.
for the entire week.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, Karen.
Yep, well, a link to the agenda is there in the chat. I just barely pulled it up. Looks like there's nothing much in the agenda today. So if you want to take a minute and think about what to discuss or add your thoughts to the agenda, that'd be great.
I also needed to talk to Sebastian, so that's why I stayed up late. So darn it.
Okay. Yep. Josh, do you know when he'll be back online?
Pardon?
Do you know
Sorry.
when Sebastian will be back online?
Next week.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry I keep interrupting you. It's this async communication, but Ken Hartso is also in PTO this week, so he won't be joining us.
Okay. Maybe this will be a quick meeting today then.
If there's
Yep.
if there's nothing but Rook on the agenda, just the announcement that the new version is done. I have sort of a general question about the ethos of the Ceph project. I'm Zach. I'm the docs guy. I was hired last November. It took me, I'd say, maybe like 6.5 to 7 months to get enough footing in the documentation to have any sense of how it might better be organized. Now I do. And what I would like to work out with everybody here is there are a lot of ill-formed or malformed docs bugs where like people have a good suggestion, but then like it gets put in a PR that is addressed like one time, and then somebody clearly is like, the cost of getting this thing across the goal line is too much, and then they abandon it. So I was wondering if it was possible, if anyone has any objection to me checking out that particular let's say that for instance there was one I did earlier today where there was just a typo where run had 2 N's in it, and it had been sitting for like 2.5 weeks where no one was doing anything with it because they were just not paying attention to it. All I need is someone else to see like, oh yeah, that is correct, and then it can just be merged and no problem, and then we can close both of them and clear out all the old crud. So is it cool if I do that? I want to preserve everyone's credit for having brought up the issues earlier. I mean, like I'll add a signed off by line as well, but I want to know, like, does that violate any norms of the Ceph project?
So what you're saying, to open a new PR with those same changes, or
Right,
just
like
so we can get them in sooner? Yeah.
when sometimes there's like a change that's 3 or 4 months old and somebody's just like not looking at the thing anymore, but it's a good suggestion and that doc is still like a live doc and the issue still presents, but they're not responding to it. And like we have the tool, it's just like I don't know if everybody is cool with me doing it this way.
I don't know that I can speak to the Ceph project patterns as much since I'm more on the Rook, but I would say let's just do it. Let's clean it up.
Yeah.
If something's stale, let's do it.
Okay. That's my thing. This is sort of a formality where I've already done one. I'm going to do more. But if anybody, this is a speak now or forever hold your peace sort of thing, because there's maybe like 15 of them that I could get done. If I can do like 3 or 4 a day, it'd be nice just to do that. Or also when people complain in IRC about something, but they don't want to go through the trouble of raising a docs bug, I'd like for
Just do it.
I'd like for people to be able to complain, and then like I can just turn that complaint into something useful to improve things.
I would say just
Okay.
go for it.
Yeah, done. So it shall be. And that's all I wanted to ask. And thank you for telling me. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's clean up the docs. All right.
I mean,
Sounds
that's
good.
not just a one-time thing. That's like from now until the end of time or whenever the Ceph project has died, whichever comes first.
End of time. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, docs are an ongoing thing, so to keep them clean, it's always a goal of mine on the Rook side too. Great. Okay. Anything else on documentation while we're on that topic? Karen or others?
Nothing new from downstream, no.
I've got a
Okay.
PR that I'm waiting on comments on, but that's like half of what I needed Sebastian for, since it's Ceph 8am. So maybe next week.
Okay. Do you want to put a link to it in the agenda notes?
Sure. I'll see.
Just so we can keep the notes that you're waiting on that review.
Yeah, it's oh, come on. It is the CRISP Getting Started Guide, which is everything that you need to do to install a 3-node basic cluster up to the dashboard. And then I need to make another pull request. How's this? Oh, I need to identify who I am. Ceph installation guide for Octopus using Ceph 8am.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Yeah. The only other thing on the agenda, I just wanted to point out Rook 1.4 is shipped upstream, so we're happy to have that out. No, I think, real issues to bring up here today. To follow up from last week, I guess I still need to update a design document around how we do OSD removal. So I'll put another line item to follow up on that. So otherwise, other topics to bring up today? Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Okay. Well, I guess we'll call it a short meeting and have a good day.
Good.
Thanks,
Bye
Travis.
bye.
All right. See you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye. See you.